Hey YouTubers, and welcome back to Tony the Technician channel, and today we're going to go back into the Amazon tool deals, and in these videos you're going to find tools that are on sale, tools that even at their full price I believe to be good deals, or tools that I find to be interesting and I would like your guys' input on if you guys have used them or purchased them. So getting right into this, the first item is going to be an Aries product, part number 68001. And this is going to be a portable parts washer. Now these come in various different sizes and shapes. You can get solvent sinks, portable solvent sinks, non-portable solvent sinks, and those can tend to take up a little bit of room. So this is going to be good for DIYers and professionals. Professionals are probably already going to have a cleaning station, but having one of your own can be handy. Probably going to be fantastic for those DIYers, even if you do minimal work. But if you do a lot of rebuilds or anything like that, this can be very handy. In the professional field, it's not that often that you're going to be rebuilding specific components on the engine or transmission or the vehicle itself. A lot of the things are just replacements nowadays. You're not rebuilding alternators, rebuilding water pumps, you're not rebuilding any of those components. Now, yes, this can still be handy for cleaning some of those components that you may have to disassemble and then reassemble for when you needed to replace something. But all around, this is going to be handy for those both DIYers and professionals. And I think at $59, this is a fantastic deal. So it's not on sale, but I still think that's a great price. And the great thing about this is it's very compact and portable. So if you're working in multiple different locations, it's easy to move. So it's not this big sink that takes up an entire corner or anything like that. This literally adapts to any 5-gallon bucket, and it's a parts washer or tools washer, whatever you want to use it for. I think it's a great little design. So this has 4.5 stars at 399 ratings and under $60. I think that's a great deal. I'll just kind of show you some close-up pictures. So this is everything that's included. You're going to get your bucket topper, your pump, hose, and a flow valve, as well as the flow-through bristle brush, which is great. It's a lot better than running solvent over something and hitting it with a brush. It's kind of handy because it's all built in one. And then here you can see it adapted to a bucket, and then it's got a little hook to hang your solvent brush there. Here it says it's ideal for degreasing small parts and tools, and then it's safe to use with any non-corrosive water-based cleaning solution. That is one thing you'll have to pick up, is either a 5-gallon bucket, because I don't think it's included, and some solvent or parts cleaning solution. And then you get your bucket topper, and there's your pump, hose, and bristle brush. And I do like that there's a flow valve on it as well. That is a nice touch. I do think you can get it without. Yes, so here you can get one without the flow valve, and it's down to $51. So pretty dang good pricing there. Let me know your guys' thoughts. The parts on that one, or the part number on that one, is 70922. Next up is a product from Lisle. This is going to be 37160, and it's disconnect pliers. If you work on any sort of modern vehicle, these can be very handy. I actually have been using my Harbor Freight hose clamp pliers, or hose pliers, because they're basically designed the same way. They have a claw on each side that can reach around and squeeze each one of those tabs, but it is nice. These are on sale from $26.95 down to $16.81. And it has 4.5 stars at 710 ratings. And here you can see exactly how they operate. They basically have a tang or an arm on each side that pinches in towards the center, and that's going to help you release some of those connectors. And then you can also use it for your standard clip. It basically holds the bottom of the plug and squeezes the top portion, or the disconnect. These things can be very handy, but like I was saying, I use these guys a lot. Hopefully you guys can see that. But for almost $17, I still think this is a good deal. Next up is a Tekton product. So this is the Tekton 3-in-1 stubby driver. You can get this in Phillips, square, flathead, Torx. I mean, basically anything. I think they have them here. Phillips and slotted 1 and 2, Torx, T15, T20, T10, T15. And then you can get it in the black or the red handle. The handles are made in the USA. The only thing on this that is not is going to be the bit itself. The part number specifically on this one is Delta Mike Tango 13001, priced at $6. I think I like these hard handle designs. I actually created a Tekton comfort grip ratchet with one of their standard size. So I took a Tekton ratchet and one of their larger 6-in-1 bit drivers, and I created a Tekton comfort grip ratchet, which has been fantastic. I really like the design of this 4-sided hard handle made in the USA, with their new 90 tooth ratchets, or newer, I should say, now that they're not really new, but some fantastic little handles. I like them. They're very comfortable. And plus, this video is going to be posted just a couple days before February 1st. And on February 1st, like many other companies over the last year or two, prices on everything, not just tools, but every company, especially smaller companies, are getting hit hard with everything going on in the world today. And unfortunately, we've seen prices rise on almost everything in the last 2 years. Tekton was kind enough to send a email out to their reward members and notify everybody. I think it states it on the website as well, basically that on February 1st you're going to see a certain percentage increase on a majority of their tools. Not because it's something that they want to do, but it's something that they have to do, just like any business is going to have to in order to survive, unfortunately, and that's just the way it is today. So if you guys want to save some money and you're interested in Tekton tools, basically what I'm saying is order it now before the prices go up, because it's going to be a decent amount. I think between 5 and 12% on a majority of their tools. So you're definitely going to want to go ahead and order anything that you can while you can before this price increase hits. So that is another item. It has 4.5 stars at 55 ratings. Next up is a Capri Tools Master Star bit socket set. This is going to be their 60-piece set, normally $70, down to $60, a savings of $10. This has 5 stars at 40 ratings, and it is a good selection. I've shown a couple different Capri Tools bit socket sets, and because they go on sale fairly often, and I think they're good deals. I have a smaller set of bit sockets from them, and they've held up very well. If I didn't already have a bunch of bit sockets, or if I ever run into any issues with the ones that I do have breaking, this is a set that I would consider. You get a wide variety. You have 1/4 inch and 3/8 and 1/2 inch drive here. You can see a good variety there. I think it includes, I'll show you guys exactly what it includes, but you also have e-Torx up here at the top, and then it's going to include right here. Hopefully you guys can see that. So definitely a good selection. It comes in a nice blow molded case. I'm not sure, how many people would keep them in the case, but it is a nice blow molded case, and some good quality tools, all S2 steel. I think it's a very good deal for the price. Next up is another Capri Tools item that I have actually been using a lot lately, especially on this front end suspension rebuild, dealing with the steering knuckles, the pitman arm on the steering box, a couple other items, the ball joints. These shallow or stubby impact sockets are fantastic. I was able to actually remove some fasteners that I wouldn't have been able to with a standard shallow impact socket. And then I was also able to torque my steering knuckle ball joint without the use of a crow's foot on a torque wrench. I was actually able to get to it with one of these stubby sockets. So I was able to get more surface area on that fastener, which, makes me feel a little bit more secure with it. This is the Sae Set 3/8 drive. This is going to be down from $38.44 to $35.10, a savings of $3.34, or a savings of 9%. It's 5 stars at 46 ratings. It comes in this nice little EVA foam organizer, and I've been using these a lot over the last month or so, and they have held up very well. I've really enjoyed them. I have the metric set, chromoly steel, laser etched engravings or markings, phosphate finish, and then you also have a stamp size, so you have both in case you're worried about it rubbing off or anything like that. And then they do have it in different drive sizes as well. $49 for the 1/2 inch drive set metric, $34 down from $40 for the Sae set in 1/2 inch drive. So definitely some good deals going on there, and definitely some well designed sockets. And then last up is an item. Now, I'm not specific to this brand or to this specific one, but just to have a deburring tool like this is very handy, especially if you do any drilling into metals or plastics or anything like that. These are very handy. Deburring that little leftover razor blade that's hanging on there. These work very well, whether you're doing small pipe or whether you're working with piping or you're just drilling through flat steel. These can be fantastic, cleaning up the hole. And you can get these in various different designs as well. So this one had a lot of good reviews. This one had 4.5 stars at 1,848 ratings, so I figured I'd share this one with you guys. So it does come with extra tips as well, and you can get them with different design tips as well. Here you can kind of see. And then this is the BS 1010 blades, and then they have 3010, which has a slightly different design to it. You can see the size difference in the blades on all three of these. And then you can also get them with different designs here. Like here you have for $34 two different types of deburring or burr removal tools. So I think that's a good price, especially for how handy these are, especially if you do a lot with sheet metal or pipes, or really these things can be very handy in multiple different situations. So it's definitely something that I wanted to mention. It's not something that a lot of people think about, but these are definitely something that can be very handy. I can't even begin to count how many times I sat there with like a pick or a pair of pliers trying to rip off that little extra material, using whatever I could to rip off that extra material. I can't even begin to tell you how many times I've done that before I purchased one of these, and it's been fantastic. So please let me know your guys' thoughts on this week's Amazon tool deals, and make sure if you guys are interested in any Tekton tools, I'll have the link down below. I'll also have all of these and many other tools that I suggest linked down in the description for you guys under the tools or tools continued link. And other than that, I really hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, please make sure to hit that thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and as always, subscribe if you're not a subscriber. See you guys next time.